What's cracking, y'all? This is DJ MICC coming to you one more again, live out the basement, straight from the underground, the show, coming to you live once again, representing the land, giving y'all the hottest interviews with people from the underground. I got my girl right here, Miss KISHA, NICOLE Foster. What's happening, girl?
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Good.
I'm glad to see that you can make it up in this piece.
I have been running all day, and I'm happy to be here.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
We're going to get right into it, you know what I'm saying? The first time I met you, you know what I'm saying, you came down here, you was doing a little project with my girl, Queen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it tripped me out when I first seen you because, you know, you came down the steps, you're like, okay, what I got to do? And Queen was like, well, do this. She's like, well, give me a piece of paper.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and then you was just like, okay, I'm going to do it like this. And then you got to turn it all on the paper like this, and you're like, all right, what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you, is that really how you come to be when you know, put down a piece?
Well, actually, it depends on like when I first write, I just write, you know what I'm saying? But if it's something for somebody, or if I'm doing something, I guess, for somebody, or I'm doing a spot for somebody, that's how it comes off. They just tell me what they want, and from them telling me, I get a feel, especially if I know that person, I get a feel of the room, and I just write it down, and
that's how it comes
try
out.
to put it together, yeah.
Okay. Now, how did you get into the poet game? I asked the same question with Queen. How did you get in this game? Was it just something you wanted to do? Somebody introduced you to this? You know what I'm saying?
I was 16 years. I've always been a person who read books my whole life.
Okay.
And when I was 16, I had this crush on this guy who did not like me. And I was, you know, skinny and tall and everything. And I started writing about it. And then at 19 is when I hit the microphone down at the Humidor, located on West 6th. It's no longer there, but I hit the mic there, and from that point, I got hooked up with the whole underground scene of poetry here in the city, started doing my research, and then from that point, I was just hitting stages, doing my footwork in the beginning, not getting paid, really trying to find my way in this poetry game. And then from that point now, 10 years later, this is where I'm at.
Okay, now, when you gave me your card, it says National Poet.
Yeah.
Now, give me a little bit of definition of what a national poet is versus somebody like who's here locally, or you know, you got somebody who may be putting together like a project on a CD. What's the difference? What's the swag on that?
Okay, national poet. The way I became a national poet is that in 2003 I made the national slam team here in Cleveland, and that was a series of rounds throughout the cities, and we competed against each other. Exactly, competing poetry slam. We slammed, and then from that point, top 5, we made the team. Once you become a national poet, national meaning you made the national slam team, you are now known across the states. If I wanted to go to Minneapolis, to New York, to Jersey, anywhere to do something, it's poets there who I'm going to be connected with, who can Google me, who can look up my information. They know I'm registered in the Poetic Slam Incorporation.
Like
exactly, and so that allows me to, you know, get the recognition of being national. I mean, you also can become a national poet, I think, by putting yourself out there, going to different venues, letting yourself be known. But I'm considered national because I make the national slam.
Y'all go worldwide too? I mean,
you can go worldwide. It's poetry in France, Austria, Japan.
What?
Yeah, it's poetry everywhere.
Okay, now, and I know you just put together a project.
I sure did.
Okay, well, now what's the name of the project?
The name of my CD is called A Spoken Word Project for the People, because I am a people's poet. Just because I'm a black woman, and just because I'm a woman, period, does not mean I tend to write poems like that. I don't really write black poems. I don't write women poems per se. I write poems for all humanity, for all the people in America, in the city of Cleveland, in the world. Exactly, because we all have the same situations. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. We're all people. The division within race and class and all that stuff, gender, is a bunch of BS. So what I try to do with my writings is I write for everybody, for all the people. On my card, I say I am the people's poet, because I do write for the people, and I like doing that. I feel people's emotions.
How many tracks on there?
14 with 2 skits.
Okay, and this is a music based, right?
And this is different because my producer name is Gina Fayola, who also is a known singer.
Much love.
Much love to Gina, Faye. Gina Fayola.
Right.
Payne, I call her, and she came to me with this idea. She's like, Keisha, put your stuff to music, and I'm like, well, you know, I just spit poems, I don't put it to music. Her beats are so genuine though, and so gratuitous to my work. I would say that it was evident. It was my faith. It was God putting us together.
Okay.
And with that being said, it is songs. My beats are offbeat kinda. I'm a Wu-Tang fan, diehard Wu-Tang fan, and so my beats are follow that same RZA type of style, that same York style, Portishead. You know, it's all different. It's all different. It's a little jazz, a little hip hop, a little abstract stuff. So yeah.
So if somebody wanted to get a hold of this, they can do what?
They can email me, KISHA, KISHA_Foster @hotmail.com. You can find me at MySpace /Keisha Foster or Keisha Nicole Foster. I can't remember. Or those are the only ways I'm not giving my number out. So.
Okay. And also, if you want to, get at that, get at me, send me an email. I'll hook you up. You know what I'm saying? Show my girl some love here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely. But pushing on, this is something I really want to get out to. I don't know, are there really a lot of artists putting music to poetry now? Is this, and because to come up to my next question, do you think that this will turn into a new fad, with poets, doing music, or will it stay to just a forum where people just come to the stage and just present a piece with no music?
I think that, I know for me, and I always said that I was never going to put myself to music. So for me, it wasn't a fad. It was more of an experimental project. I think that it is a fad, people putting poetry to music, because poetry really has to stand on its own. Okay. And also with my CD, if you don't want one with the music on it, you can get an acapella version with just me spitting, because that's what I do. I'm just now starting to get in front of bands and syncopate my voice to the music, because it's kind of distracting. Right. And I think as an artist, you should always continue to grow. So just because I'm not used to doing it, I have to get used to doing it. Right. Yet, I don't think every poetry CD should have music, because all poetry shouldn't have to go to jazz. It shouldn't have to go to just one instrument. It should be a production. People, when you hear poetry CDs, I think you always think it's got that jazz, that Love Jones type of thing. That's not really, that's not what life is. That's not how poets are. We don't snap. Right. That's not what we do. Yeah. And so I would say it's a fad. For me, like I said, it wasn't a fad. Okay. I wasn't jumping on a bandwagon. Right. I got kind of forced into doing it because I didn't want to do it. Right. Now that I did it, it's becoming cool. Right. And I think with every CD that I'm going to continue to put out, I will have that option of acapella.
It will open up a door for people who really are not in that realm, or they want to get with it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, so that was more so what I'm, trying to say, because a lot of people don't understand poetry, and like you said, they come back to the Love Jones things, or, they see that man on TV with the cool glasses.
Exactly. With the incense, like, love peace, like, beat it. We are people, the streets of Cleveland, Rice, Kansas is not, a love peace era. We see broken bottles, we see crackheads, I see prostitutes, I see young girls, and it's 50 degrees outside, and they don't even got a jacket on, so it's real.
So you don't really think that it will be a new form of rap at all, huh?
No, it's definitely not a form of rap, and I don't want people to get that twisted. Rapping and poetry, the only same thing that they have in common is that we are saying words. Some people to music and some to not. With rap, you have to hit bars. With poetry, it's different forms. You have a sestina, a rondo, a villanelle, exactly. Then you can do free verse. With rap, you can do abstract rap, or you can just rap to the 16 bars. It's the sameness. They're the same family, but they're two different things. Two different things.
All right. Well, that's what's up. But, we're going to keep on going. I want y'all to hang around to the show. We're going to get my girl KISHA in the booth, because y'all know you do it live in the booth.
I do it live all the time.
Well, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because she got this contagious energy. Y'all ain't realize, you know what I'm saying? She got this contagious energy.
I'm containing it.
That's right. So we're going to put it on the mic, and that's what we do. Y'all stay tuned. Come back, holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Peace.